on Broadway, across the nation, and around the world. It's The Late Show with David Letterman. Tonight, Mary Louise Parker, comedian Lenny Marcus, and music from Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. Plus, Paul Schaefer and the CBS Orchestra. I'm Alan Calder. And now, something from the meat case.
Thank you. Thanks so much, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're just joining us, we're having quite a night here in the Ed Sullivan Theater. Well, it's that time of year. Let me ask you, do you like this time of year when you change the clocks? You like the, huh? I always forget how this goes. I think it's spring forward, fall back. No, I'm thinking of Jennifer Lawrence. Forget it. I don't know what I'm talking about. But it's all I know is you lose an hour of your life. It's like marrying a Kardashian. That's what that's like. You know what's going on in the Crimean Peninsula? I don't either. All I know is Vladimir Putin is claiming that Russia did not invade the Crimean Peninsula. What the hell are those guys? Neighborhood Watch? What are they? What are they? Mall cops? What are they? Jehovah's Witnesses? What's going on there in Crimea? Don't kid yourself, President Obama is steamed about this, and he called Vladimir Putin on the phone. And he got Vladimir Putin on the phone, and he said, "Hello, is this Adele Dazeem?" I don't care what you think. I don't care what you feel. I'm going to tell you something now. Vladimir Putin is a goon. He's a goon. He's a stooge. He's a thug. Not only did he invade Crimea, listen to this, he shut down MeetRussianWomen.com. It's interesting that a lot of you seem to know about RussianWomen.com. Oh, by the way, if you don't know who I'm talking about, here, Vladimir Putin. Take a look at this guy right now. There he is. Hunting. I'll feed my horse here. Okay, that's funny. We're sorry. There he is. But the guy yesterday gave a press conference about the crisis in the Ukraine. I don't know if you saw it, but it was very strange. Take a look at the press conference yesterday.
Look, it's not that I have anything against shirts in particular, but if you're a shop owner, you don't hide your best merchandise behind a curtain. You put it right in the front window. In other countries, you wear shirts. In Russia, shirts wear you.
What is he talking about? But I'll tell you something. If you want to boycott Russia, here, do what I did. Switch to a domestic vodka. That'll cut them off at the knees. I didn't know anything about this. You know who's on trial right now, right here in New York City? Osama bin Laden's son-in-law. Mm-hmm. Yep. I think you know the guy, Bin Laden's son-in-law. He's Osama bin Jenner. That's right. That's right. Doesn't mean it. I don't know what that means either. Yeah, no, it doesn't mean anything. But Osama bin Laden's son-in-law, this guy was involved in Al-Qaeda. He produced all their videos.
Oh.
Not only is he on trial, but he would like to let you know that all of those videos, the first season, available now on Netflix.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Go get them now.
Fine. How you doing? All right, bum. Yeah, Al? Yeah, you got coming up?
Oh, hi. Thank you very much. Let's see what this is. Avocado Starship at the VFW Rahway, New Jersey, Saturday, 9:30 and 11:30. I don't know what Avocado Starship is. Hi, Pat.
Hello, Dave. Well, Dave, as you know, I think you've heard there's a guacamole shortage.
Yeah, that's right. Drought. Apparently a big avocado shortage, sure. Yeah.
Well, and as luck would have it, Dave, Little Pat and I are in a guacamole tribute band.
Well, now, let me just say, I have no idea what you're talking about, but I think that's great.
Thank you, Dave. And as a matter of fact, as you read, this Saturday we're playing a big benefit.
Oh, it's a benefit.
At the VFW, Rahway, New Jersey. We would love for you to be there.
Oh, that's great.
We'll send a car.
What exactly is a guacamole tribute band?
Well, Dave, we play all the famous guacamole songs. Stairway to Guacamole. Blue guacamole shoes. And, of course, Hotel Guacamole.
Oh, I get it. They're all little silly songs that you guys have made up and just inserted the word guacamole. Is that what we're talking about?
Drop dead, ass face.
What did I do wrong there? Anybody? And finally, ladies and gentlemen, some good news. Lindsay Lohan. Thank God she's turned her life around. She's been in rehab so many times. The cafeteria has named a sandwich after her.
Yeah. I'm sure they have.
She has her own reality show. And I said to myself, well, it's about time, because when you think Lindsay Lohan, you think reality. But it has everything. It has the jewel heists. The reality show has car crashes. It has fights in women's prisons. It's on the Oprah Winfrey Network. And did you see, did you see Barbara Bush on the Oprah? Oprah Winfrey interviewed Barbara Bush the other night. It was fascinating. Take a look at this.
You need to cut the bull.
Go on.
You know what's closing down, and this was stunning to me, and maybe it'll change. But Radio Shack, they're going out of business. They closed, 1,100 stores, and I thought, no, dang, now where do I go to get parts for my Scientology e-meter?
Yeah.
That's right. That's exactly what it sounds like. It's Vladimir Putin, though. He's got everybody stirred up. Not only is Obama stirred up about this, but the Republicans, oh my God, talk about grist for the mill. The Republicans are now claiming that Putin's invasion of Crimea is because the direct result of him not being intimidated by President Obama. He's not worried about Obama. He's not worried about recriminations. Putin now feels that he can push Obama around. And Obama now knows this. So he's starting to show a little muscle. Take a look at this.
There is a strong belief that Russia's action is violating international law. I know President Putin seems to have a different set of lawyers making a different set of interpretations, but I
think it'll be okay. I think we're going to be okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Paul.
Thank you, David. Good evening, everybody. That was impressive.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, the program tonight, Mary Louise Parker. We'll be right back with your top 10 list, everybody. Thank you.
Coming up, top 10 questions on the easier SAT. And Mary Louise Parker. Update. As I suspected, a cassava melon will not survive a bowling alley ball return intact. The Late Show, sponsored by University of Phoenix. Let's get to work. She don't lie to hear me save my life. She don't want to be my wife. But games we play. She's too good for me. She's too good for me.
Thank you very much, everybody over there in the orchestra.
Thank you, Dave.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have an old favorite for you here tonight. What I have in my hand, a pile of Late Show fun facts. Paul, take it away. Now, what we have here are, we like to think of this as infotainment, edutainment. It's informative as well as entertaining.
Wow.
It's educational as well as entertaining. It's a combination of fun facts, and they come to us from the Federal Bureau of Miscellaneous Information in Washington, D.C. And the director of the FBMI is your buddy. I met him at your wedding, Gary Sherman.
Gary Sherman,
And
yeah.
every 6 weeks or so, Gary compiles some new fun facts. He shoots them right up here to the program, and we share them with you, the viewing audience.
You're too good to us.
Oh, come on. Let's get right to it. Let's start off with this one. Maybe you knew it, maybe you didn't. Pearls, you know pearls?
Yeah.
If you place them in vinegar, they will dissolve. Pearls will dissolve in vinegar.
Gee, I did not know that.
I didn't realize that either. How about this? Now, we've heard this, and I always thought this was a myth. No, it's true. A cockroach will live 9 days without its head. And you know why it dies after 9 days without its head?
No.
It starves to death.
Oh, well, that makes
Starves to death. Has no head.
No way it can eat.
Exactly.
It's not exactly a fun fact. It's certainly a fact. And an interesting fact.
Well, I don't...
Not so much fun for me.
I guess maybe headless cockroach doesn't fall into the category of what you might consider fun.
I'm glad you see my point.
Yeah. Now here's one from the world of the alphabet. The dot. You know when you dot an I? Do you know what they refer to the dot as? It's not a dot. It has its own name. Do you know what it is?
No.
Tittle.
The tittle?
The tittle.
No, I've never heard. I don't believe you. That was fun, but I don't think it's a fact.
Maybe I'm mispronouncing it. Is it? Am I pronouncing it correctly? Yeah. I'm being told it is tittle.
Okay.
1 out of 10 New Yorkers has been polled. Here's one about Einstein. Einstein. And they say you only use a small percentage of your brain.
Yeah.
Listen to this. Einstein made use of 80% of his brain and 90% of his mustache. point in doing that. Oh, now listen to this. This happens to me all the time. If 4 cars simultaneously reach a 4-way intersection, right-of-way goes to the driver who's the biggest jerk.
Oh.
I am so sick and tired of the guy who's always doing this.
Oh, I hate
no.
that.
You, no.
Yeah,
Come on, no. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, no. You come on, you go. No, I'm going to sit right here because I don't know what the rule is. I don't know what the law is. Yeah, no. You just go. Come on. I'm going to sit here and do this all day. Come on, just go. Come on, roll it. Come on, Grandma.
Oh, I'm the same.
Al Gore and Tommy Lee Jones were roommates in college. We knew that. They went to Harvard together.
That's true.
Roommates at college, and again from 1996 to 1998. Well, now, what was that? Here's one from the world of entomology. Is it entomology or etymology?
Bugs? Are you talking about bugs?
No, I'm talking about language now.
Words.
Yeah, words.
Etymology.
Etymology. All right. One from the world of etymology. The English word with the most definitions. Take a guess, Paul.
Zebra. Well, you said guess.
Well, no, sure.
That was a guess.
Yes.
That's my best guess.
Your best guess is funnier than what's written here on the page.
Well,
it is. No, it's zebra. He's right. It's zebra.
Whose fault is that? I don't know.
Oh, darn. We're down to the last one. 97% of dogs are conceived out of wedlock. Parker will be here. Knock 3 times on the window if you want me. Knock 4 times on the cellar if you don't. Knock 3 times if you can't take your shoes off.
Knock 3 times if you can't take your shoes off.
That's right.
Boy, if Tony ever loses his voice, you could fill right in for him.
Yes, I am.
With that.
Our first guest. Oh, my God, what a lovely, talented actress who starred, listen to this, 8 seasons, Paul.
Yeah, 8
seasons. Idea? It's another one of those things. How time just shoots right by. 8 seasons on the very popular Showtime television program, Weeds. Ladies and gentlemen, Mary Louise Parker. Here she is. That was, you know what happened? You put your nose right in my ear, and I enjoyed it.
I did?
Yeah, thank you very much.
How was it?
It was lovely.
Was I good?
It doesn't happen much, but when it does.
Yeah, no, I know. I'll
you
take
doing?
it. I'll take it too.
8 years the show was on the air. That's
I know,
remarkable.
shocking.
Yeah. What are you doing now? You have more free time?
Well, I have 2 kids, so I don't have a
How old
whole
are the
lot.
kiddies?
They're 10 and 7.
Tell me about the 10-year-old. I have a 10-year-old.
I know.
The 10-year-old is a boy or a girl?
Well, he's a boy. They can become very agitated.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Let me ask you a specific question, and this comes right out of my life. When things go haywire in my house with my son, it always seems to be my fault.
Right.
Why did you do that? I was in the garage. I didn't do anything.
Right.
It's a lot of that.
Well,
do you get that?
Yes, someone told me to that you need to remove yourself and think of yourself as sort of an anthropologist and have a little inner monologue. I am observing the 10-year-old in their natural environment becoming agitated. I notice when I give them a box of Girl Scout cookies, seems to soothe them. You know, you sort of like separate yourself from them and you treat them like a specimen.
I know. This is like a specimen. Yikes.
Yeah.
I know, but I tell you what happens. Tell me if this happens to you. It's dominoes toppling. It might happen at 9 o'clock in the morning, might happen at 8 o'clock in the morning, might happen at 11 o'clock in the morning. The first domino goes. By 7 o'clock that night, you're at that point where...
You want to put them in the microwave?
Well, no, but...
Not turn it on.
They become...
Just put them in there.
Oh, sure, yeah, if you're not turning it on, yeah. They become not your 10-year-old son, but your full-blown adversary.
Yeah, well, you know why? Because they're tiny versions of us.
Well, that's regrettable, isn't it?
For me.
And then you have another show that you're getting ready to do?
Yes, it's called Feed Me. It's about, I don't know who's in, no one's cast yet, so I don't have anything cool to say about it. It's going to be on NBC.
Well, no, it's called Feed Me. So you work in a restaurant?
Yeah, I'm the accountant for the restaurant.
Accountant for the restaurant?
Yes, which is interesting because I brought you food, which I think is...
I like food.
Here?
Let's see if it's here.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? Is it ever here?
Yeah.
Look at this. These are beautiful.
Yum.
Oh, my God. Wow.
Can you get a load of that? Yes. And these can be yours because there is a raffle.
Wait a minute.
Oh, the siren.
I think somebody's coming to check the brownies.
We might want to eat them then.
These are beautiful.
They're lovely,
now,
right?
Did you make them?
Oh, of course. Yes. I was in the middle of the night. I was making the dough.
Now, the brownie dough.
Sifting.
Rolling out the brownie dough.
Freezing it.
And what does this have to do with a raffle?
Well, if you go to omaze.com/weeds, there's a raffle to win an experience. They'll fly you to Hollywood and put you up in an amazing hotel, and you can bake brownies with the cast of Weeds. And the tickets are $10. You can buy a lot if you want to.
Holy cow.
Or you can bribe me, and I'll fix the...
So anybody who wants to, they go to the website.
You go to...
And when is the winner announced?
I can't remember. They had to extend it. You want me to be completely honest? Because it's not making loads of money. George Clooney just did a campaign, and obviously I'm not as big a draw as George Clooney.
Now, come on.
I'm not, I know.
You think George Clooney brought me brownies?
No.
No. I had to just sit here and look at that goon.
Well, this is to benefit Escaped Child Soldiers, which is a school that I work with in Uganda, and it's $10.
Well, now, let's explain that. There are kids, we're talking about our 10-year-olds kids.
Yes.
These are kids that, against their will, against their family's will, taken and conscripted into
rebel armies.
Rebel
armies. And it's really the brainwashing techniques that are so harrowing. They're often forced to kill their own family members. And
oh my God!
Yeah, I can't even. It's really unspeakable. So this is why I'm up in the night making brownies and doing raffles. And
I mean, with just one sentence, it puts the world in such.
Well, the penny kind of drops because you hear child soldier and you think, oh, that's awful. But then when you think of the actual reality of it, it's really unspeakable.
Yeah. Well, and to our just a good fortune that we live here in the United States where that sort of thing.
Well, yeah, and there's no church basement for these kids to go to. There's no social program. There's nothing. So if these schools close, they just go to wander the Congo and maybe.
And what numbers are we talking about? Is it hundreds? Is it 100,000?
To raise for this particular
No, of these
school?
kids that find themselves in that circumstance.
Well, it's very difficult to quantify because a lot of them hide and a lot of the rebel armies lie, and they have a language between themselves and they talk in groups, and somehow they get messages to one another of places to go to escape.
Well, the truth of it is, if it happens to one kid, it's too many.
If it happened to one.
Yeah. All right, so the raffle and
yeah, we're going to bake brownie. I mean, I'm sure if they want to get high, somebody will rustle up a dime bag. I don't know.
Somebody will rustle up a dime bag, she says.
I swear.
Honest to God, this country is going to hell in a handbag.
I don't smoke pot, but I'll give you a back rub, whatever.
Listen,
I don't know. Whatever you want. Seriously. I don't have a boyfriend. I can do it.
My
nose in your ear, yeah.
But now, to be honest with me, because I want to eat one of these, but I don't want to get strained.
Silly?
I don't want to get psychotic. I don't want to get nuts.
No, I actually myself don't partake of.
Yeah, but is it in there?
It's not. It's walnuts. Say, honey, look.
I have a walnut allergy. Damn it. All right, well, I'm going to try one. Do you mind?
No, go for it. Right? We could go to Colorado right now. Let's do it.
Come with me.
Okay.
They're so good.
Pass them out to the audience?
Yeah, they're so good. Oh, there you are back there. Just take one for you too. Just one. Thank you very much. There you go.
Are they good? Did you eat it? Did you eat it?
Yeah!
Try to bite it.
Okay, just pass it down. Take the thing. Just go ahead. Pass them down. Here. The whole thing. Take the tray. Take the damn tray. There you go. Wow.
Great is brownie.
Wow.
Good, right?
Oh, my God. So, if you're interested in the thing, go to omaze.com/weeds and enter the raffle.
Thank you.
Worth the price of admission right here. God bless you. Good to see you again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with Lenny Marcus, everybody. There it is on the thing. Ladies and gentlemen, it's tonight's Top 10 list. Come on, let's turn it on and see what happens. How about that, Mary Louise Parker? I'm going to tell you something, and people do this all the time. Somebody will bring on lasagna, or somebody will bring on ziti, or some crap like that, and everybody say, "Oh, it's delightful! Oh, it's so good."
You have to.
These things, this is the real deal right here. And look at that. I haven't even worked my way through half of it, and it's a meal in itself.
Meal in itself.
The category of the thing, top 10 questions on the easier SAT. They're making, the SAT people started getting complaints that it was too hard. I'm not smart enough, it's too hard. So they said, don't worry, kids, we'll make the SAT easier. SAT easier. And now we have here top 10 questions on the new easier to take SAT test. Top 10 questions on the new easier to take. Here we go, number 10. A meatloaf is a loaf comprised of what? Number 9, what time is it? You may use your watch. Number 8, where are you at, dog? Number 7, what city is not the capital of Kentucky? I remember a long time ago, some buddies, friends of mine, this is like 40 years ago, had been out smoking weed.
Okay.
And they're done smoking weed, so they go back to, the one buddy says, come on back to my house. They all go back to the guy's house. And his mom, coincidentally, had just baked chocolate chip cookies. And she says, oh, hi, boys. Anybody care for some cookies and milk? So they're all eating the cookies, and the one kid, who was really, as the kids say, baked, he eats one of the cookies, and he says to mom, the friend's mom, boy, these are tasty. Number 6, belch the alphabet. Check this box when finished. Number 5, is your name Dwayne? Number 4, complete this People Magazine crossword puzzle. Number 3, spell SAT. Number 2, write anything in this blank. And the number 1 question on the easier SAT, using both hands and this map, find your ass. There you go. Lenny Marcus will be here when we come back, ladies and gentlemen.
Dave's back on Monday with his guests, Senator John McCain and Little Mix. I have a bone to pick with you. It's a real nice one. A ear femur.
Little Elvis for your ass.
Thank you, Paul. Let me put this over here before somebody gets hurt. Our next guest is a really funny guy, and we're very happy to have him back on the program tonight. You can see him regularly appearing live here in New York City at the Comic Strip Live. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Lenny Marcus. Lenny, come on out.
Hi, everybody. It's great to be performing in my home of New York City. Right? I love it here, but when you leave here, I found out that people are a lot nicer elsewhere. Everywhere else I go, have a nice day, have a nice day. Nobody in New York City ever says, have a nice day. 15 years ago, I said to a guy here once, have a nice day. He goes, don't tell me what to do. But the people here are amazing. I can prove it. I don't know if you've seen this sign on the subway. It said, last year in New York City, 146 people got hit by a train and 47 died. So don't be a statistic. What statistic are they talking about? The one I read was 99 people bounced off a New York City subway train. How amazing are the people in this town? Except for the post office. The people are not amazing. That is the worst place on earth. The lines are long, the questions are stupid. I brought my taxes up there this year. The guy goes, how do you want to send this? I don't know, let's go by mail. Thus the post office. I would send it by cannon, but I don't have a cannon. They always ask me the same thing. Is it flammable? It's paper. I'm not mailing water. Sometimes he goes, what's in it? I'm like, it's asbestos wrapped in gasoline. Is that flammable? They always ask you this. They say, do you want to send this first-class mail, second-class mail, third-class mail? I don't even know what that means. What is first-class mail? My mail sits in the front of the plane on its journey. It gets hot nuts in a towel everywhere it goes. If I don't buy the first-class mail, my mail sits in the back of the plane, wedged between two fat pieces of mail. It's just a series of stupid questions at the post office. Everything I bring up there, do you want delivery confirmation? No. Do you want return receipt? No. Do you want to register the mail? No. Do you want to buy the insurance? I'm like, do you guys have any confidence at all that my mail will reach its destination? If I don't buy the insurance, how do they sort the mail? Are they in the back going, send it, send it, send it? Ha! Garbage. Send it. If that happened with any other product in my life, I'd be scared out of my mind. Like if I bought condoms and that happened. Can I get a box of condoms? Yeah, here are your condoms. But first, a few questions. Would you like to buy a pregnancy test with that? No. Would you like the number for Planned Parenthood? No. Would you like to buy a baby stroller? Whoa, 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 whoa. Doesn't matter. I saw a box of condoms in a store. 100 condoms in a box. 100 condoms. Who's buying that? Paul?
Yeah.
He is?
Yeah.
Absolutely, I am.
My whole life, I've never been that optimistic. They have expiration dates on them. They're gonna go bad. What do you do to keep them fresh? Put them in the freezer? With the batteries in the chicken? Every time I ask a girl on a date, we gonna have sex tonight? Because if so, I gotta defrost. The point is moot. I don't have a girlfriend. And, no, my last girlfriend and I broke up over the snooze alarm. Are you snooze alarm people? That is the worst invention ever. She hit the button every morning 10 times. I hit it no times. This is me every morning for a year. It's like the movie Groundhog Day. How do you even hit the button 10 times? Like the worst feeling in the world, getting woken up over and over and over again. Oh, that sucked. Let's do that again in 9 minutes. Oh, that sucked. Let's do that again in 9 minutes. I used to take the alarm clock, put it on the other side of the room. She would get up out of bed in the morning, walk all the way across the room, hit the button, and come back to bed for 9 minutes. I wanted to put mousetraps on the ground to see if that would wake her up. But it's the logic that drove me crazy. I said, why do you hit it so many times? She goes, well, I wake up little by little. That's mental patient logic. That's like taking a shower, get in the shower, wash your hand, get out of the shower, dry off, get back in the shower, wash your leg, get out of the shower, dry. So we broke up. And then about 2 weeks later, I was walking down the street here in New York, and a friend saw me, comes running across the street, starts screaming at me in front of everybody. She's like, you broke up with my friend over an alarm clock? How do you sleep? I was like, like a baby. Thank you.
Hi, Lenny. Great job. Nice going. Lenny Marcus, ladies and gentlemen. Lenny. Way to go.
Thank you.
Good job. We'll be right back with Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, everybody. How about that Felicia Collins? What are you talking about?
You can sing.
What are you talking about? You know, let me tell you something. When it comes to straight ahead, full blast, pedal to the metal rock and roll, our next guests know how to deliver. Their new album is entitled Unvarnished. Look at that. That thing could use some varnish. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the program Joan Jett and the Blackhearts.
Go along together.
wonderful. I wish my name was Joan Jett. Can you do that again? Can you guys do that again right now? Right now? All right, Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. Good night, everybody.